Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Tonight, we're going to talk about slam bidding. And slam bidding, there are various ways we can look for slams. And this week, I've decided to break it into two. Tonight, we're going to talk about asking bids to look for slam. And on Thursday night, we're going to talk about telling controls or cue bids what we have looking for slam. But I'm not really keen on teaching all of you key card Blackwood. I don't think a lot of you do play key card Blackwood. I think it's for more experienced bridge players. It gets a lot of people make many mistakes on key card Blackwood. And I would love to know how many of you all play key card. I really would love to know. So if you do play it, mark it down and let me know, because in the chat, then at least I'll get an idea of how many play key card. But I think the majority of you are not at that level yet to play key card Blackwood. So I'm going to discuss the hands from both aspects. The other thing is that some of these hands are related to 2/1. And I don't think many of you play 2/1 either. So we're going to talk about it when it's not forcing 2/1 and when it is. So I'm going to load the hands. Are there any questions before we start? Any questions? None? All right, we'll have all the questions when I'm finished, right? When I'm finished with you, right? Okay, I'm going to share the screen with you. And I'm going to put up the right board, which is number 1. I want to talk about hand number 1. This is the board we want to talk about for the moment. There are 3 hands, and then you can ask me all about the others. Right. Okay. We open the higher of 2 5-card majors. Remember, high 5. It doesn't matter if your spade suits 5 to the 10 and your hearts are ace, king, queen, jack to 5. You always open high 5. Higher 1 first. 1 spade. Two clubs, overcall. Lead directing, 6-card suit, at least 2 of the top honors. Now you have a spade fit and you've got many points in your hand. And the only way we can show a fit with partner and a good hand is by using the cue bid, 3 clubs. The cue bid of the overcalled suit, and I think many of you should write this down, guarantees a fit in opener suit, a spade suit, and 10 points or better. 10 points or better. That is what it means. And now the opener has to bid the limit of her hand. If she's in minimum hand, she would just bid 3 spades. And now opener can upgrade the hand with a singleton and is going to go to game. The hand looks really good with partner inviting her to game and bids 4 spades. 4 spades is a much better hand than 3 because your partner told you she only has 10 points. And it goes pass. And now you look at this hand and you really are interested in a slam. If you're holding the ace, king, jack of spades, give your partner the queen of spades. Give your partner the ace of hearts. Give your partner the ace of diamonds. What did your partner open on? She had to have something to have to go to game after you made a limit raise, 3 clubs or better. So the only suit you're really interested in is this club suit. And the only way we can find out about whether we have a slam or not, after the opponent's overcall, is to bid 5 spades. Now, 5 of the trump suit, when the opponents have bid, asks a question. And the question is, partner, I'm interested in slam if you have first or second round control in clubs. First means the ace or a void. Second control means they cannot take 2 club tricks straight away. A singleton. And you have a singleton. And because you have a singleton, that means second round control. They can't catch the first 2 club tricks. you will now bid 6 spades. And that is called the asking bid. When the opponents have come in the bidding, it asks about their suit. And that's how we get to 6. Are there any questions on this hand?
Can you run the 5 spade bid again? What is it asking?
When
what
the
is it
bidding
asking
goes
north?
without Blackwood, there's no Blackwood. Blackwood doesn't help us.
Yeah.
We are looking at 2 losers in the club suit.
Yeah.
So when the opponents come in the bidding and you make a bid at the 5 level, it says, partner, I'm not worried about anything else in this hand. I've got a really strong hand. I'm worried about losing 2 club tricks. I'm looking at 3 losers in clubs. You may have 2. So if you can control their suit, which is either a singleton or an ace or a king doubleton or a void, please bid 6. If
Okay.
you're looking at 2 club losers past 5 spades, that is called an asking bid when the opponents have bid a suit. Now, there is another asking bid without them bidding a suit, which I didn't bring up tonight in our hands. But if the bidding went...
That's a good one, Todd.
It's a very good one to know. But what happens is if you're sitting with king, a bad suit, let's say you've got, you South have not got the ace, king of spades, and you've got jack, 3, 4 times spades, but you've got the ace of hearts, the ace of clubs, the ace of diamonds. You're worried about the quality of the spade suit. And that's when you ask. So let's pretend the opponents don't bid. And the bidding goes 1 spade pass, okay? And you bid 5 spades. 5 spades without anybody bidding says, you know, partner, if you've got 5 or 6 points in the spade suit, I want to be in slam. But if you don't have 5 points minimum in the trump suit, let's pass. That's when you're missing the ace king. There are many times you could be off the ace king of spades and you've got everything else. So the bid at the 5 level, when no one's bid, asks about the quality of the trump suit. And when they have bid, you're asking about their suit. Does
Can I
that
ask
help everybody?
Yeah. Can I ask a follow-up question? The 5
Sure.
spade bid is asking north, obviously, do they have control, first or second round control of clubs? If
Correct.
north had a void in clubs, how would north respond? Is it still 6 spades or is it 7? Because you have first round control, do you go to 7?
No, he's not looking for 7.
Okay.
He's looking for 6.
Okay. So same
We're
thing.
happy
6
to be in
spades.
6.
Yep. Got
Yes,
it.
Jennifer.
So I hear what you're saying. It feels like I'm echoing a little bit. Does it sound like an echo over there?
No, I'm listening to you.
Okay. It seems like I understand what you're saying. I guess I was thinking if you didn't do the 5 spades, you can't get to the same answer just by saying 4 no trump
You
with the
never
Roman
go
key
Blackwood
card.
with 2 losers in a suit. Never go Blackwood with 2 losers in a suit. It's one of the golden
Turn it
rules
up,
about
Todd.
Blackwood.
Okay.
Okay? Never. Especially an unbid suit. Okay, does that answer your question? Okay. We would do control bidding, Jennifer. That's what we're going to do on Thursday.
I have a question about if East had not bid, if there was no interference, then from 1 spade.
Control bid. We're going
So
to
1 spade to 5 spades. What was that?
Well, 5 spades asked about the quality of the trump suit if nobody's bid, but you've got the best quality of the trump suit. So if there's no bidding here, it would go 1 spade and I would bid 2 diamonds. I would bid 2 diamonds. 1 spade, 2 diamonds. I want to hear my partner's rebid. When my partner bids 2 hearts, I will jump to 3 spades. And that jump says, partner, I'm interested in slam. I've bid at the 2 level. You know I have 11 points. I didn't bid 2 spades. I bid 3. That jump to 3 spades demands a Q bid. Partner, I'm interested in controls. can you show me what you control? And we're going to do that on Thursday. You would bid 4 diamonds. I've got the ace of diamonds, but I don't have the ace of clubs. That's how
Thank
you
you.
would bid it. Okay? Who's
Tina,
next?
can you hear me? This is Rosa.
Yes, Rosa.
Would you mind going over again the 2 club from East and the 3, well, no, the 2 club from East, I understand. The 3 club from South, a second, I'm not familiar with the terminology.
Right. The new style of bridge today, and all the teachers are teaching it, is that if the bidding went 1 spade, 2 clubs, and you jump to 3 spades, it's not forcing, it's weak. The only forcing bid is the Q bid of the overcalled suit, which guarantees a fit in spades. It's called a limit raise or better, and you promise 10 high card points or more.
Okay.
So write it down. The Q bid of the overcalled suit promises a fit in the opener's suit, 10 points or better, and then the opener bids the limit of her hand. Because a jump 1 spade, 2 clubs, 3 spades, or 1 spade, 2 clubs, 4 spades, 4 spades is the weak freak. 3 spades is weak, but with 4 trumps. We need to know the difference between when we have a defensive hand and when we've got a weak hand, and that separates the two. The 3 club shows the defensive hand, and the 3 spades or 4 spades shows no defense with a weak hand.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes. Maud?
Thank you. I want to know why North can bid first 1 art.
Because you cannot reverse the bidding and promise that your hearts are longer than your spades. It's called high 5. Also, you want to keep it lower. You got equal length. So the reason you open the spade is that if partner did bid 1 no trump, you could bid 2 hearts and partner could stay at the 2 level. But if you open a heart and partner bids 1 no, you've got to jump over your heart suit to 2 spades. And then if partner wants to go back to heart, partner has to go to the 3 level. So that is why you always do high 5, higher 1 first. It keeps the bidding low. Okay, Maud?
Yes, thank you.
Okay. Anybody else?
Yes, can you use the 3 clubs over the 2 clubs if you only had 3 spade support?
Yes, it guarantees 3 card
Thank you.
support, guarantees a fit. But that's the style today, and all the teachers are teaching this. I need you to write it down. The Q bid of the overcalled suit guarantees a fit in partner's opening suit, 10 points or more. You, the opener, bid the limit of your hand. And now North upgrades with the singleton for 3 extra points and is very, very happy with that hand and bids 4 spades. Anything else? Okay, right. We're going to go on to hand number 4. East is going to open, West at least is going to open 1 club. They're going to overcall 1 heart. Now let's talk about an overcall. As long as you have 2 of the top 4 honors and an entry, you can bid at the 1 level. It adds up to suit quality. So you would bid 1 heart. You don't promise an opening hand. And now East will bid 1 spade. 1 spade is 100% forcing and guarantees at least 5 spades. Because if you had 4 spades, you would make a negative double. A spade over a heart guarantees 5. You cannot bid a spade with a 4 card suit over 1 heart. Okay? You cannot. Now, according to the law of total tricks, South has got 5 trumps and all red cards and not much defense, and you're all the same vulnerability. So you're going to bid 4 hearts. That is called a preemptive bid. You want to get to the 4 level because you have 10 trumps between you. Okay? And now, what's going to happen now? You're going to bid 4 spades. Your partner only showed 6 points. Remember that. When partner bid 1 spade, you took partner for 6 points. And you bid 4 spades. Because you add 3 for your singleton heart. So you've got a very good hand. You've got 16 and the singleton's 19. So you're bidding 4 spades. And now it's going to go pass. Maybe, I don't think they should ever bid 5 again because you've got a very bad distribution. Your shape is very bad. 5, 4, 2, 2. And now East has to think about this hand. You've got a double fit. When you fit in 2 suits, your partner opened a club and your partner supported spades, and you fit in 2 suits and a void, the only suit you're worried about is the heart suit. So in this particular hand, I would bid 5 spades again, and that asks about heart control. Partner, I'm interested in slam. As long as we don't lose 2 heart tricks. And partner will bid 6 spades because you've got second round control in the heart suit. And that is how you would get to 6 spades. There's no other way you can get there. On a bad day, partner may have the king, jack of diamonds. We don't know, but you must bid 5 spades because the heart suit is what you're looking at 2 losers in. Any question? Yes, Barbara.
The 5 spades, does it mean I'm rebidding my spades because I have 6, or is it asking about hearts?
It asks about hearts.
Hearts.
Linda,
You
it's
could have
asking
passed
about
4 spades. You could have passed 4 spades. Yes.
Pardon me?
You could have
I did-
passed 4 spades.
Yeah.
So 5 has to have a meaning.
Oh, I see. It couldn't be I have 6 spades because
No,
we're
you're
already
already
at
at
4.
4
I got it.
spades.
Okay.
Okay.
I got it. Thank you.
Somebody else asked me a question.
I was just going to say, Linda, it's David. It's specifically asking for control in the suit that our opponents bid, correct?
Correct. In the overcalled suit.
Yes, thank you.
The
It
overcall.
specifically asks about their suit.
The overcall.
And if your friends and partners don't have bridge lessons, what are we going to do? We're never going to get to slam, are we?
Oh, they're not my friends anymore, so.
No, they are your friends, but they're not your bridge friends. They're not your bridge friends. So that's the problem. When you learn things like this, you need a partner to understand the situation. So you're both on the same page, right?
Yeah.
So that's how it goes. And that's why lots of people say, you know, I really want to be your friend, but I don't want to be a friend with you at the bridge table. Otherwise, it's not going to work. Okay. Any other questions? It's hard. It's hard. But that's the easiest way to find out. All right, we're going to do hand number 7. Okay, so we're looking here at 13 points in a 5-card spade suit, and we're going to open 1 spade. It's going to go pass. And you're going to bid 2 clubs, natural bidding. Up the ladder, length first. It's going to go pass. And partner's going to now bid 2 no trump. 2 no trump says I have a 5-3-3-2 shape.
Mhm.
And I have 12 to 14 points.
Mhm.
If you play 2 over 1, 2 no trump would be 12 to 14 or 18, 19 in 2 over 1. But if you're just playing standard American bridge, 2 clubs just shows 11 or more points in a 4-card club suit. All right? So let's add the hands together. The north hand, looking at the north hand, we have 18 high card points and 1 for length in clubs is 19. If your partner has 12, 19 and 12 is not a slam. But 19 and 14 is 33. That is a slam.
Mm-hmm.
How do we find out what partner holds when she bids 2 no trump? The only bid to make is 4 no trump. When no suit is agreed, everyone, there is no blackwood. No trumps, no suits agreed. There's no blackwood. It's called quantitative. And it asks a question. If you've got 12, pass. If you've got 14, bid 6 no trump. And if you've got 13, pass. You must look at your 13 if it's a good 13 or a bad 13. And I don't like this shape at all. A 5-3-3, 5-3-3-2 shape, and with 1 jack, it's 12 high card, 3 aces, very empty, and 1 jack. I don't think I want to accept the invitation. And now you would pass 4 no trump. That is called a quantitative bid. You need 33 for a small slam, not 31. You need 33. And what do we lead against 4 no trump? Well, the unbid suit is a major, and top of a sequence is the best thing to lead in for 4 no trump. It doesn't give anything away, and you've got lots of work to do on this hand. You've got a spade finesse to take. The heart finesse is being given to you now because you have the 10 of hearts.
Mm-hmm.
You've got a diamond finesse to take, and you've got a club finesse to take.
Mm-hmm.
So we have to make a plan of which one to do first. Well, we must put in the jack of hearts. If you don't want to put in the jack and you think they've led from the queen, put up the king, you have to make a decision. I would put up the jack to try and see if I can get an extra trick and stay in the dummy. But it's not going to help. Now we've got 2 extra heart tricks. We need to play on the spades. And how do we play the spades? The spades looks better than the clubs at the moment. I just think the spades is better because you have 3 top honors, 1 in one hand, 2 in the other, and the 9, and the 8, and the 10 is missing. The clubs are not as healthy as the spades. So we're going to try and play what's called a club to the ace. It costs nothing. And we're going to do what's called a finesse. Now, one of the things we learned about when to cover an honor with an honor. If you do not see the jack in the dummy, it is your duty to promote a trick in your partner's hand. And the only way you can promote a trick is to cover the king of spades with the ace. If you do not cover the king of spades, they're going to make all the spades. So it goes queen of spades, king of spades, ace of spades. Well, you can't afford to go back to dummy and finesse the 10 because you don't want to use up any more entries. So your only hope is the 10 of spades may come down and you're going to have to learn to give it up. Covering the king has promoted the 10 in the west hand. But if we go back, and I'm going to go back because I need you all to know when to cover an honor with an honor. If you do not cover the king and you play low and fall asleep at the bridge table, they're going to make all the spades. Look what happens. Now they don't use any spade tricks. Now they make all of them because they all come down tumbling together. So one of our lessons we had was when to cover an honor with an honor. And if you don't see the jack, please, everyone, you must cover. You must cover. And that's why we got all the spades. So it's wrong. We got to go back to the correct way. The correct way is to cover the queen without a doubt. They will never make all the spade tricks, never. Okay, let's cover. King of spades. Ace. Now you can't afford to mess around. You're going to play the jack. And now you have the 9 and the 7 and the 8. They're all the same value. Give them the 10 because you don't know if they're breaking. And you've got lots of work to do. We don't know what to throw away at this stage. And they're going to come back a heart. Now your 10 of hearts is good and the 7 of 5, 7, 5 of spades is good. So let's try and work out what finesse are we going to do. Well, we're going to try the club finesse next. So let's try and get to our hand. Our only taxi to our hand is the diamond. Now you're going to play the 7 of spades because you've got no other entry to this hand. What are we throwing away here? We have to throw hearts. Okay, now you've got to decide. You'll throw the diamond and hope the club finesse works because the clubs were longer than the diamonds. Now take your 10 of hearts. You're never getting back here again. Never, ever. All right? And throw your 5 of clubs away. Well, they're going to keep the queen of clubs. Now you know that there are no more hearts out. So you're in control of the clubs and the diamonds. So let's go for the club. And the finesse is only 50%. And try. And they make the queen and you make 11 tricks. And the rest is yours. Dummy's got 2 top kings and that's the rest of the hand. So can you please tell me, everyone, what you'd like to know about the bidding on this hand? No one's got any questions? Any other hands you want to talk about? Any other hands?
I do have a question.
Yes.
I wasn't sure why you thought it wasn't a good enough hand to pursue slamming and that why you stopped at 4 no trump.
Because I think the spade suit is very bad. Partner didn't promise a fit with me. And I don't like a jack. Jacks are not good. If I had queens, I like them. I don't see much. It looks too empty. It just looks like spaces. Lots of spaces. I don't like the hand.
I have a question on the first response. Could you do a jump shift? You have 18 points and your partner open. So my partner jumped to 3
never
clubs.
jump shift with 2 suits in your hand. When you jump shift, you guarantee a 1 suited hand.
Oh, okay.
And that's why you never want to jump shift. And I think that the stronger you are, the slower you go. It allows us to describe the hand much better.
Okay.
Okay, because we can always use the 4th suit if we have to. Yes, Barbara, you're next.
The question on the quantitative bid, I had the idea it was you hadn't agreed on a suit and the assumption was you were going to play in no trump.
Yeah, but
how
we're not
does
sure to
how
be
does partner know to play it in spades?
No, we're not playing it in spades. We're playing it in no trump.
Oh, okay.
We want to know if we should be in 6 no or 4 no.
Okay, so the quantitative bid is when you haven't agreed on a suit and the assumption is you're going to play in no trump.
Right. When no suits agreement, it's never black, but it's always quantitative.
It's quantitative. And quantitative means you're going to play in no trump, correct?
Correct. Either you
Thank you.
pass 4-0 or you bid 6-0.
Okay.
Okay, Debbie? Debbie?
I just wanted to know whether we could go over hand 9.
Hand 9? Sure.
Yeah.
I'll
But
go over hand 9
After,
next.
if somebody still has a question on this hand, you know.
I'm going to answer this one, Pam. You want to, Debbie? Any other question?
Board number 10.
Board number 10, you want to go over that one too? All right. So let's go on to number 9. If there are no more questions on this hand. These are hands that I might have given them. I'm not sure. I'll have to look at them. But I'm going to load them and I can see by just looking at the hand what we should do. So let's have a look. This is hand number 9. Okay. Right. The dealer has to open the auction on 9. What are we going to open on this hand? 2 spades?
Yep.
Week 2? Pass by East. And you're looking at a great hand. What do we do on this hand? We put 2-no trump, which asks for a feature. Does anyone play that? 2-no trump asks for a feature. If our partner shows no feature, 2-no trump is not no trump to play. 2-no trump is totally artificial over a week 2 opening. It's a very strong hand. But we're not sure where we should be going on this hand. So we've got to work it out. So 2-no trump asks for a feature. You're going to bid 3 clubs. I have a feature in clubs, either an ace or a king. Well, you're looking at an ace, so you imagine partner's got the king of clubs. I want to protect my heart suit. But at the same time, I like to play in the trump suit, and I really don't want my hand in the dummy. And it's a matter of deciding, do you want to play in 6 spades and have your hand the dummy, or do you want to play in no trump to protect the queen? You've got 23 points. It's all a matter of how you feel about the hand. I would like to protect this hand. I don't want to be the dummy. As long as I have a fit in spades with my partner showing me a king, I'm happy to play in no trump. So that is a matter of a decision. I might play in no trump, 6 no trump, and not have my hand the dummy. I don't want to be dummy with ace queen and another heart. Never. I want to protect that suit. So that's up to you. You've got 23 high card points. Partner guarantees you 2 of the top honors when you open in first and second seat. That is how I play it. If you play undisciplined week 2s, I wouldn't be in 6 no. I would be in 4 spades. What did you all play this hand in?
So Linda, Deb was my partner. So she opened with 2 spades. With all those points, I just left to 6 spades. We went down 1.
But
We went down because of my playing, not because of the bidding.
Well, the thing is this, on a hot lead, you've got no play for the hand.
Oh, good. Then it might not have been my fault. Thank you.
It's not your fault. But if you're playing in 6 no, nothing can happen to you because all you have to give up is the jack of diamonds and try and make the rest of the hand. It's hard. I don't think you can make it. You've got 6 spade tricks and 3 diamonds are 9 and 2 clubs are 11 and the ace of hearts is 12. As long as you keep the west hand out, you've got 12 tricks in no trump. But if you're playing in spades and you become the dummy with the ace queen and another heart, you're toast. You're never going to make it. Never.
Okay.
Okay? On a hard lead, there's no play for the hand. But if you protect your queen, ace queen, you can make 6 no. Provided you fit with partner.
Right, I had the ace queen, so I was quite comfortable that she had
Very.
six.
And that's why I don't want to be the dummy. I always say that to myself when I play this game. Do I want to be the dummy? And when I have that kind of hand, I don't want to be the dummy. As long as my partner showed me a feature. If my partner showed me no feature, I'm playing in 4 spades. But when my partner promised me a king or an ace, I want to be in 6-no on this hand.
Could you say again, please, how 6-no trump makes it?
Well, the thing is this, if they lead a heart, you've got 2 heart tricks, and that's against the principles of leads. I've said to you before that this is the one time, just one time, that when the opponents play in 6-no trump, your lead should be passive from what you do not hold. You play passive. You don't lead from what you've got. So I wouldn't lead a diamond. I would not lead a heart. I would lead the 5 of clubs from nothing. That is one of my golden rules about opening leads against 6-no. Always lead passive. They've got to look for tricks for you. But if you lead a heart or a diamond, you've handed it to them on a platter.
So Linda, you're giving them a finesse if you lead from strength, right?
Absolutely. Don't do it. It's one of my golden rules about opening leads. Only against 6-no. I do not lead from what I've got. I lead passive from what I don't have. That's the only time. It's very important. People are handed contracts in 6-no by leading from what they have. Any other question on this hand? It's a very interesting hand. All right, hand number 10, and then someone asked, I think, for number 4. But 4 we've done already, so that's been done. So let's do number 10. You know, when I play bridge, I always say to myself, do I want to be dummy? All the time. It helps a lot to make decisions. All right. 21 points, 4-3-3-3. I'm going to open 2-no trump. Pass. Now, I don't stamen with 4-3-3-3. I add up my high card points, and I've got 12. And 12, 8 and 4, no, I've got 13. What have I got? 8 and 4 is 12. I've got 13 points. 13 and 20 is 33. I just bid 6-no trump. The one who knows goes. I'm not a fan of Gerber. A lot of people like to play Gerber. I don't. But that is my style. It's up to you. If you want to play Gerber, you can. So let's go back because I know some of you want to play Gerber. All right, I'll undo this. I just add 2 hands together.
She's a Floridian.
I don't think so. I've never played Gerber. All right, so let's go 2-no trump past 4 clubs. 4 clubs is Gerber, okay?
She's very good.
It asks about aces. Well, how many aces have you got? So 4 diamonds is none. 4 hearts is 1 ace. All right? Well, that doesn't help you. And when you do all this, you're telling everybody a story at the table. Maybe one day they might want to do something. You don't want to do that. So that means if your partner's got 1 ace and you're missing 1 ace, what a partner open 2-no trump on? To me, it's so much easier to just add 2 hands together, no 33s a slam, and bid it. You're going to bid 6 anyway, so I go to 4 clubs. So you might as well just bid 6-no trump. One day you don't have the ace, king, or hearts, and they're going to double, and everybody will know what you've got. I don't want to tell anybody anything. And I just bid 6-no. And that's what I would do. All right? And let's talk about the hand. Safety plays. I need to talk about safety plays. Here is a hand again where we don't lead from what we've got. I told you, do not lead your 4th highest heart. The Jack 10 9 of clubs 4 times is pretty safe because you've got 3 top touching cards. I would lead the Jack of clubs, but I want to talk about a safety play in 6-no trump. When you have 4 hearts opposite Queen 9 and 4 hearts opposite Ace King, it always costs nothing to lay down the ace from 2 honors first. 1 honor either way may drop. 1 high card from either honor side may drop. So this is how I would play the hand, everybody. It's called a safety play. Always lay down the ace first from 2 honors. You've got the 9 and the 8 in either hand. Now, when that 10 drops, it's a very ominous card. They've either got Jack 10 bear, or it's a singleton because you're looking at the 9 and the 8. So you've got to take the safety play now. Now, if the 10 had dropped in the south hand, I would have gone to the queen. But once it dropped in the north hand, I now play the king. And now I've taken the safety play and exposed the situation. Now I don't have a problem losing any heart tricks. All I'm going to give up is the ace of spades and finesse my heart, and I'm making 12 tricks on the hand. Okay, any other questions?
I had the question about when you don't do Stamen, when your hand is balanced like that, you don't like.
Exactly.
What kind of hands do you like to do Stamen with?
Well, the thing is this, that if my hand is aces and kings are for suit contracts, queens and jacks are for no trump. So you've got to look at the quality of the suits in order to know whether you should Stamen or just put no trump. Aces and kings are for suits, queens and jacks are for no trump. So if you've got 2 aces and a king, I may Stamen. If I've got queens and jacks, I don't Stamen. Does that help you?
Thank you.
But I wouldn't Stamen on this hand.
Can you do board 8 as well before we go off?
Board number 8, sure.
Mhm.
I hope you're all learning from these.
After that, perhaps board 12?
Board 12? Yes, I think I did it already. Oh, no, we haven't. We'll talk about board 12. All right, this is board number 8. And we have a very strong hand in the south hand. The bidding is going to go pass by west, pass by north, pass by east. And now you have a very strong hand. You want to be in game with this hand. You've got a lot of points. You've got a very good spade suit. And on this hand, I would open on this hand 2 clubs. Pass. And now, if you want to show a full positive, the only time I show a full positive over 2 clubs is when I have 8 high card points and 2 of the top 3 honors and a 5 card suit. I would bid 3 clubs. My partner knows I have 8 or more high card points, and I guarantee ace queen, king queen, or ace king. But you're looking at the ace jack. So you know partner's got a 5 card club suit to the king queen and 8 or more high card points. It goes pass. You're going to bid 3 spades to show a nice spade suit. 5 card, doesn't have to be 6. Pass. And now, with this particular hand, you're really interested in slam, but because you have 3 card support and you've given a full positive already. So partner knows now about the double fit. You're going to bid 4 spades. Partner will never pass when you've given a positive response and you've shown a fit in spades. You are now looking at a double fit in 2 suits. So you can take over and go blackward for no trump. Why? Because you control the other 2 suits. The other 2 suits. And you're going to show 1 ace, 5 diamonds. If you play key card, you'll show 5 clubs. And now you don't know about the queen of spades. And how are we ever going to find out about the queen? The only way you can find out about the queen of spades is by using key card. But we're not playing key card. I'm very happy to just put 6 spades or 6 clubs, whichever you prefer. We've got a double fit. If you want to play in the minor, that's up to you. If you want to play in the major, partner promises 3 spades, I would bid 6 spades. I want to be in the major. And that's how you should bid number 8.
Well, can't you go to 7 on that hand?
If
I
you
mean,
play
you
key
ask for
card,
aces.
definitely.
You have all
If
the aces and
you
all the
need the queen of spades to bid 7. And this is how you would bid it if you want to play key card. Over 5 diamonds, 5 hearts asks about the queen of trumps.
What'd you say, 5 hearts, Sid? Okay, I don't need to ask
It's
anymore.
artificial. The next suit up, which has never been bid. Over 5 diamonds, 5 hearts says, have you got the queen of trumps partner? If you've got the queen of trumps, can you show me what king you have? Well, we know what king you've got. So now you'd bid 6 clubs to say, I have the queen of trumps and I've got the king of clubs, and now you can bid 7. And that's how you know to bid 7. But if you don't play key card, just be happy to be in 6 spades.
So Linda, just to be clear, my partner and I just play straight Blackwood. We didn't miss the boat by not getting to 7. We bid 6, made 7, and I felt like we missed the boat. But playing Blackwood, that's as good as it gets.
That's as good as it gets, and for all your level of bridge, I don't feel that
Perfect.
you need to learn key card. Okay?
Okay, thank you.
My pleasure. Anything else, everybody?
Can we also look at board 5?
Okay, somebody asked about board 12.
Yeah.
So let's look at board 12 for a moment. Okay, looking at board 12. We've got 18 high card points. We can't open a no trump. We're going to open our longer minor, 1 club. Pass by north. 1 diamond by east. Pass by south. 2 no trump by west. 18, 19. That is how you show 2 no trump. Even if you've got a 4 card major, no trump takes precedence. You must show your point count and a no trump shape. You could have 4 hearts, you could have 4 spades. And now you're looking at this long diamond suit. You know, partner's got to have at least 2 diamonds in their hand. At least 2 diamonds. And I myself, adding 2 hands together, I've got 10 high card. And 2 for length in diamonds will be 12. And with 12 and 18 and 12 and 19, I do not bid slam. I bid 3 no trump. And that's how I would look at the hand. You want to take a chance and go to 6 diamonds? That's entirely up to you, but you've got a lot of work to do. And looking at the points, adding them together, I don't see why we should ever be at the level of 6 on this hand. Any questions on the hand?
I have a question. Why, with 18 points, why wouldn't West open a no trump? It's about.
Because you promised 15 to 17.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Any other questions on this board? Whoever asked me about 12, I'd like to know their opinion on how they found it.
We
I
ended
don't
up
see-
in 6 diamonds.
You were in 6
ended up
diamonds,
in
but it's
6
on a finesse, right? You're missing a key card, the ace of hearts, and you're missing the king of diamonds. So either I'm in 3 no or 6 of a minor, but I don't play in 5 diamonds. So I'd rather go to 3 no.
Thank you.
I think it's just stretching it over. You'd be lucky. It is lucky. This happened to work. Okay, it worked.
And what should the lead be for North is going to be leading this time? Can they lead with the 5 of hearts?
Right, they're going to lead the 5 of hearts because it's an unbid suit. Your other choice is to lead a spade, but I'm not very keen to lead from Jack third. That's your other choice, the 2 of spades.
Okay.
Okay.
Linda,
Yes.
Glenn here. Can you go over the bidding on board 3 We bid it very badly. We played okay, but we just bid it badly.
Okay, but someone asked me about board 5.
Yes, thank you.
And I need to do board 5 before I do 3. So let me do 5 and then we'll discuss board 3. Is that okay?
Yes, that's fine. Thank
Everyone's
you.
not in a hurry to go, right? Most people are they here? That's fine. But if you want to hear me more, let's listen. Right. So north is passing and pass by east and pass by south. And looking at the west hand, we have 21 high card points. We're very much off shape, but I'm very averse to opening 2 clubs. But let's look at it. Maybe we have to. Let me look at the hand. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I have to open 2 clubs. I can't help myself. 2 clubs. The hand's too good. Pass. And partner's going to bid. What? Now, I don't approve of 2 no. A lot of people bid 2 no to show 8 to 10 points. I never do that when my partners open 2 clubs. I love to play a waiting bid of 2 diamonds to see what my partner bids. So I don't want to be the strong hand on the table to bid 2 no trump. It's my style. Some people were taught with 8 to 10 to bid 2 no. I would bid 2 diamonds waiting. It's just my style. It goes pass. You're going to bid 3 diamonds. And now that gets the bidding very high, which I don't like. Okay. And I'll tell you how I play the hand. Looking at this hand together, I know I have a singleton. I hate to open 2 clubs with diamonds and clubs. It gets the bidding very, very high. But be it as it may, partner's now going to bid 3 hearts. I've got a 5 card heart suit.
Because the 3 diamonds is a forcing bid.
100% forcing, cannot pass a suit. Remember, we're not allowed to pass a suit.
A
Never.
new suit.
And now you're looking at this hand and you're going to bid 3 spades. And now your partner knows you've got longer diamonds than spades. And now you've got control of clubs. Oh dear, that just happened. I didn't do that. It just happened. Let me undo it. There you go. You have to make a decision of what you're going to bid over 3 spades. You're either going to bid 4 diamonds and say to partner, I'm interested in slam on this hand in diamonds. I'm with you in diamonds. So on this particular hand, I would bid 4 diamonds. I have a diamond fit with you, partner. And you are now in control of all the suits. And now looking at this hand with all the suits in control, you're going to just bid 6 diamonds. You can go blackwood if you want, but I would bid 6 diamonds on the hand.
How do you know, Linda, that you're in control of clubs?
You've got the ace.
Oh, you know you're in control.
Right, you've got the ace. But the unfortunate part about the whole hand is that you are going to be the dummy. And that's what I'm not crazy about. But if you're going to do it, you got to do it. That's how you should bid it. And that's it. It's pretty nice. Any other question? Did you get to 6 diamonds? Whoever asked me about number 5?
No, we ended up at 3 no trump. I got really confused at the 3 diamond bid. I
Well,
thought
it's
she
a
was.
suit. And I would never bury a 5 card heart suit.
Yeah.
So it's a bit clumsy. But
Very-
99% of the time, I don't open 2 clubs with diamonds and clubs. I like to open 1 and jump shift.
Very strange on our board, on our hand, our opponents got to 4 hearts.
In a 5-1 fit, when they've got 9 diamonds between them. Oh my God. Okay. Well, we're learning. We all make mistakes. Anything else on this hand? Very
Well, in
hard
some
hand.
of the West, we didn't bid 3 no trump instead of that 3 spades. Is that reasonable, or that's a little bit?
Nothing wrong with bidding 3 no trump. I just like to show 9 cards. I like to show
Okay.
9 cards and tell my
Okay.
partner, these are my 9 cards. I've got longer diamonds and 4 spades. It's just my
Yes.
style. And partner can make the decision what to do.
I'm asking
Okay.
a question.
Yes. Yes, Jennifer.
So, in this, turn yours off, please. In the situation where West bids 3 diamonds to show how they had great diamonds, why does it have to be forcing? What if East actually had no points?
You got to keep the bidding alive. He
Okay,
has to bid 3. No, he's got no choice. We are not allowed to pass a suit because partner could have 2 suits and have enough for a game.
okay,
And that's why you can never pass a suit. You can only pass no trump.
okay, all right.
I very rarely ever open 2 clubs with clubs and diamonds because it gets wrong-sided. I like to open 1. And if my partner can't bid over 1, I'm not bidding. So my style is to open a diamond, my partner bids a heart, and now I would jump shift to 2 spades to show a forcing bid, forcing to game.
And showing strength almost equivalent to 2 clubs to begin with, right?
18 to 21.
Yeah.
Partner cannot pass a jump shift in a new suit by opener. And that's my style, that the strong hand will play it from my side, not from you. So when it comes to clubs and diamonds, if my partner can't bid over clubs or diamonds, I'm not going to make anything anyway. I do not like to open 2 clubs with diamonds and clubs. But that's my
Linda,
style.
I have a question.
Yes.
I have a question. If you open 2 clubs and I mean, if my partner has nothing, like 0, 0 to maybe just a jack, 0 to 1 point,
Yeah.
or a queen.
Right.
Is it 2 hearts that is the negative, or
I don't
like
play
how
that. I don't play these responses and steps. Please don't play them. I don't
so
play them
just say
at
2
all.
diamonds.
Always
so still
use
say
2
2 diamonds.
Because
Always use 2 diamonds.
Right, because when partners got hearts, it gets wrong-sided again and it gets the bidding too high. You know, I worked on many cruise ships with all the top teachers, and they all advocate, forget about step responses, please use 2 diamonds. All of them, all the teachers. Okay? I don't like step responses. Okay?
Okay.
I'm happy to tell you. I mean, you can do it, but I don't like it.
No, I just heard about it. I'm so
And that's
still
why
so
you shouldn't
nervous.
listen to everybody, even if you think it's a fashion. Okay? All right, here's a great hand. Look at the spade suit. Wow. Hand number 3 is pretty good. We've got 20 high card points and looking at a 4 loser hand. I want to give you a word of advice about that. When you're not sure whether you should open a 1 or 2, anytime you have 5 defensive tricks or 4 defensive tricks with 4 losers, I open 2 clubs. Otherwise, I open 1. If I have 5 losers, I open 1. And what are the losers? The missing aces, kings, and queens, according to what's in your hand. So on this hand, I'm losing 1 diamond, the ace. I'm losing 1 club, the king. I'm losing 1 heart, the king. I'm losing 1 heart, the queen. That's 4 losers. I open 2 clubs on this hand. It's a great way of deciding, do I open 1 or do I open 2? Now, partner has a positive response. Remember, you guarantee 2 of the top 3 honors and 8 or more points. I would bid 2 hearts on this hand. Pass. And now looking at this hand, I don't have to even mention the spade suit. All right? When I bid 3 hearts, I'm telling partner I'm interested in a slam in hearts. It's forcing. Partner showed 8 or more points and I've opened 2 clubs. I've set the trump suit. Partner's in control of spades, clubs, and diamonds. And now partner's going to go 4 no trump blackwood. Pass. And now you're going to show 3 aces, 5 spades. Pass. And now looking at this hand, you've got a singleton and 12 high card points, maybe 13, and partners, and you've got control of the heart suit. Where are partners' points to have opened 2 clubs if you've got the king, queen of hearts, and the ace of diamonds, and the king? So we can now go, we've got all the aces, right? We can now go 5 no trump, looking for kings. Pass. Now you don't know which king partner's got, either the king of diamonds or the king of spades. We don't know. Unless partner had but 2 spades first. Then you would know that partner had the king of spades. But it doesn't matter at this stage. You bid 5 no trump and partner shows 1 king, 6 diamonds. 6 clubs are no kings or 4 kings. 6 diamonds is 1 king. And now it's up to you whether you want to go to 7 or 6 hearts. I would bid 7 hearts on this hand, because my partner has to have a lot of points to have opened 2 clubs, and I've already got 12 high card points and a fit in hearts. So I would bid 7 hearts. Where are my partner's points? You're the one with the queen of hearts, and that's where we should be, in 7 hearts. Any questions on this hand?
Well, just something interesting. We ended up in 6 spades and made 7 in spades too. The bidding wasn't good, but it worked.
Oh, it worked. It worked.
Yeah.
It worked. Okay, but you missed the 9 card heart fit.
Yeah, completely.
Okay.
We made 7 spades. I mean, we made 7 no trump. We ended up in no trump. 7
Yeah,
no
as it
trump.
happened, but what happens if something doesn't break?
I know it could have been really bad.
Oh yeah, I'd rather be in hearts. So I think hearts is safer, right? But I really believe that if you want to play 14-30 or 30-14, that's entirely up to you. But I see too many mistakes. Mistake after mistake after mistake with this 14-30. You've got enough to think about. You don't have to get yourself all in a knot over 14-30 or 30-14. So that's up to you. You want to learn it, it's up to you. I don't mind at all. Okay, everyone. I thank you all.
Thank you. Thank you very, very much.
As usual, this is great. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Had a great time.
Thank
And then
you.
Thursday we're going to do control bidding.
Okay.
Thank
Good
you.
night.
Bye.
Thank you.
You're
Bye.
wonderful.
Thank you.
Yeah, you are wonderful.